We're back.
We're back.
Yes, we are. We are here. Imperium Perfect versus Ascension. Grand Finals rematch. Imperium Perfect, in case you didn't see the Twitter post this season, is titled Imperium Perfect versus the World. Back-to-back ENL Grand Finalist champion. And this season they're looking for their three-peat. They've proven time and time again that they are the team to beat, the best team in the league. And, I mean, this season is just going to be about, you know, if the other teams in their group and then the other teams in their league can actually take them down. Last time these two teams fought, it was 3-1. It was I believe it was back-to-back 3-1s last season. And then the previous times these two teams fought, it was a 2-0 and a 2-1 all the way back in season 4.
Yep,
so it's
exactly
4-0 right now in favor of Imperium Perfect. Ascension are going to try to change fate here. Maybe win this series.
If there's a team that I would think that could do it, this is one of those teams outside of my own. I hate to say it.
I knew you were going to say that. It's true, though. Hime, kind of just a little bit away from Ascension. Hime does, is regular scrim partners. Imperium Perfect has scrimmed against Ascension a handful of times, kind of the break period in between seasons. So these two teams not unfamiliar with each other in regards to just practice aspects. C-Gamer does end up getting bound, but Antares isn't there to clean up shop. Actually ends up getting bound themselves and turn things around. But I don't know if anyone has noticed, for those regular ENL watchers, Imperium Perfect is missing 2 of their members. Two very important members, yes. One of them isn't playing in this game in particular, and one of them isn't available today. Starling is here, is ready to play, but this map in particular, game plan has, I guess they've decided that they would like other members in to participate, and Naza actually unavailable today. Surprisingly,
which is very surprising.
Yeah. So Imperium Perfect going to be playing out without Naza for first time in a while. But
they do have their team captain, and they do have their they do have our good old family member,
Ego Terrace.
there.
Antares.
And they have George, so everything should be fine.
Absolutely. Antares is, Starling and Naza might, be captain and co-captain, but when it comes to in-game, Antares is the one that steps up a greater majority of the time. Always comes in clutch when Imperium Perfect needs them the most. And we'll see if they can see if Antares can set the tone for the rest of their team. Even game right now, as Imperium Perfect has themselves a small lead. Jorge in a little bit of trouble. Break attack does come through for Cool Blue Blur. Jorge, though, will just be able to get out for free as the rest of Ascension end up getting taken down on the other side of the map as disaster strikes for them.
It's very, very crazy to see that even happening in the first place. But then again, we're talking about IP here. It's pretty much easy to see here, and we get to see a nice conversion out of SBO there with the spinner.
And we might see another
with another variant of the washing machine combo.
Yeah. Oh, Squiddy ends up going low. Tornado will come through. Squiddy will go down. Leox getting pressured though. Not gonna be pushed away. Asbiel though does end up getting bound by Buff Kirby and C Gamer.
Thanks to that frequent damage from the parting Usu there.
Yup. Parting Usu
got tagged a bit.
Coming in handy. C Gamer does end up getting tagged. Really good cleanup from Antares. Now, putting Squiddy under a lot of pressure. Squiddy does end up getting bound, and Antares will assist with 2.
Jeez, that was a lot. That was good awareness from Antares.
As, Leox and Antares gonna clean up 3. Maybe 4. Quick respawn does come out. C Gamer does end up returning in time. Tornado will come through, and Antares will take out 2 there.
Right now?
Squiddy, in a lot of trouble, does end up getting bound, and Antares and Leox are just taking over the game right now. Are you kidding me?
They are on a roll right now. Jeez,
wow.
Antares tried to contest the mixer there, but looks to no avail.
And
he gets smashed. And he gets snatched by the shark. Oh no.
All the things to end the momentum swing that they're on. Of course, it has to be a baiting shark. 7 seconds left. I mean, the rocket going to get interrupted by Asbiel. The counter rocket will come through from Jorge. Squiddy will go down. The drone will go down. Imperium Perfect will take game number 1 in a extremely dominant fashion.
What a game this was. What even was this game?
Oh. That's the power. That's momentum right there. Leox and Antares just took over on Ascension's side of the map. I mean, they couldn't play the game. Anyone that tried to, swing over and stop them just got blown up in the process.
That is just how you know that those two are definitely know how to work together.
Yeah, absolutely. And
they're like, who needs Naza? We have Antares and Leox.
Oh, man. And Antares' ego might get a little bit too cooked up, man.
Yeah,
he said speaking with him, he said, I have no problems. I have no problems playing the villain. I have no problems playing the villain this season. Again, Imperium Perfect is they are those guys. Leave it at that. They are those guys to beat.
They are the team to beat this season.
And right now,
any team be the team to step up and take them down.
Yep. Absolutely. Moving on to WNA Academy, which is let's talk about WNA Academy's second map. I hate WNA Academy's second map because WNA Academy, for those who've been playing since the very beginning, as Leans ends up coming in for Jorge, going to be running that monstery board, but WNA Academy was the first map release. If you are a player of Ninjala, you have to know how to play WNA Academy. You don't have a choice. It has been in the game for the longest, and it creates situations where no one has an advantage on WNA Academy.
It is basically the final destination of Ninjala.
Yes. It is
the battlefield.
Even across the board. And it's such
Actually, no, it's more like the Pokemon Stadium.
It's just a stage where it's very, very even across the board between both teams. And in a majority of situations, you can have teams that, like, one team might be better than the other team, but because it's on WNA Academy, it doesn't matter. Because the map is so familiar to literally every single person who plays this game. So, when it's map number 2, and you just lost in the manner that Ascension did, right? In that you kind of just got rolled by momentum, You got rolled by momentum. It's disaster.
This is the map to make or break a set in any team's format.
Yes, absolutely. And, especially, right, in Ascension's position where you're down a game, and if you go to WNA and you don't manage to, walk away with a victory, it's just, I mean, you need to find a way to recover. Luckily, they will be going to Sphinx Valley in the third game, so, which kind of essentially more or less functions the same as WNA Academy, where teams have gotten accustomed to playing the map. They like the map a lot. So yeah, so it's also one of the maps that is relatively even across the board. But I mean, first we have to get through this map in particular, and we'll see if they can clean up.
The real question here is whether or not will they have the momentum to clap back against that clap back against the loss they just felt against IP, and that was a very one-sided.
Yeah,
it was very one-sided.
Very one-sided, very demoralizing. And like, if you're a center, you kind of just have to shake it off. I mean, it happens. Every single team has had those kinds of games. I mean, even Imperium Perfect themselves, when they were first getting things going, they even ran into games where they were like, they just had an unfortunate string. Their opponents picked up momentum, and they just were not able to recover.
Yeah. We've all been there.
Yep, absolutely. So, Ascension, just gotta shake it off. Weapon swaps coming in. You can see the mains starting to come out for all of these players. I say that as you can't even see the names of these players, but I'm sure Squiddy.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure if I say like Squiddy and Antares and Leans, you'll know what weapons they're playing. I mean, Squiddy gonna be rocking the Caliber most likely. Antares will be rocking the Chewing V. Leans on the festival on the Matsuri board.
And then, I can already tell that if Aspiel's still there, he'd be playing Ninja Yo-Yo.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what it is. C-Gamer rocking the Scroll Blade. Surprisingly enough, I don't know if they're actually gonna stick on. So Imperium Perfect locking their composition. Nothing too surprising. Double piercing mixer, Leans to do whatever they want to do. Leox just there to clean up shop. On the other side of things, Squiddy is gonna rock the Caliber. Cool Blue Blur will be playing the Extreme Motor for this Ascension squad, and C-Gamer actually does lock in the Scroll Blade with Travis locking in the Horn Bat. This is very interesting. So C-Gamer, formerly a Skate Hammer player, ended up switching off of Skate Hammer and picking up Chewing V after the side attack nerf that made Skate Hammer take 6 hits.
Yep.
To clear big drones instead of 5. And you know, C-Gamer is already losing favor with Hammer to begin with, so
I still remember how down bad people were about that nerf too. Especially with the Tenchi nerf.
Absolutely. The Tenchi nerf too. So C-Gamer already was, you know, not liking the weapon. Switched over to Chewing V, and it was one of the best decisions that they've made for themselves in regards to how well they've been doing. They've picked it up now, and they're doing well, but this is another change in which I have not seen this weapon come out of C-Gamer yet. In any capacity.
This is the first time I've seen him on Scroll Blade, so let's see how he does.
Yeah, absolutely. Asbiel getting tagged by the Kunai. C-Gamer unable to actually finish. Gonna fire Kunai again. Asbiel just gonna be able to dash out of the way, as Imperium Perfect kind of getting early momentum on this map. Leox will dash out of that parry. The binds do come through. The last Gum Shot comes through. C-Gamer will get taken down. Strong start from Imperium Perfect.
Another strong start here. Looks like it might lead to another one-sided beating.
Potentially, but I mean, game start, right? And again,
it's only game start, so I'll keep my mouth shut for now because it's W&A. You can always come back in W&A.
Yep. Dragon comes through for Leox after Kublu. I'm a little surprised that Leox didn't fire that Dragon at C-Gamer considering how low HP they are, but I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Leox is able to pick up the E-Pawn on Kublu Blur.
Yep, they were wanting to secure the drone more than take the E-Pawn.
Yeah, and
we can see a mixer come out.
This is just momentum. This is purely Imperium Perfect momentum. First piercing mixer came out from Antares. Squiddy is just trying to get away, but they just cannot. Ends up getting bound. Leox will pick up another E-Pawn.
This is just. I take back what I said. This is completely one-sided.
Horse though does come through from Cool Blue Blur. Will pick up Leox and Asbiel.
It's not even the clock is not even at 100 and they're already at a 10k lead. This is just insane momentum here
right now. Travis going to get taken out by Antares and Leox combination. C-Gamer will manage to steal that drone away, but gonna have to steal a lot more. And I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the Ninjutsu stock piercing mixer available for Asbiel. I mean, the key is in Imperium Perfect's hand to lock this game closed.
He's just waiting. He's just waiting for the big drones to spawn. He knows. Here comes the first mixer.
Here's the first piercing mixer gonna come through. It's gonna pick up both drones most likely. Ends up getting interrupted. And will get picked up. A really good awareness.
Really nice awareness coming out from Cool Blue there.
Yup. Cool Blue will be able to help push Leans away from the drone. We'll pick up the drone in the process, as they will try their best to get back into this game. Second piercing mixer still available. The horse does come through. We'll secure that drone as well. Leans does not end up getting bound, able to avoid the remaining, what was it called, the gas from the horse? The smoke.
You could say the remaining bombs.
Yeah. The bombs. Bombs in the smoke. Squiddy ends up getting bound in mid. Asbiel will clean that up. Punishing Blade removed from field of play, as Lean's just going to continue to dance away on the board.
Oh, this looks like he has gun. Oh,
Yeah,
is
wall shooter.
that wall shooter?
Absolutely.
Oh,
My favorite tech. Wall shooter, Cornbat, able to pick things up for free, able to pick up Asbiel there. Antares though, and Leox, once again, teamwork makes the dream work, man.
They're just like, oh, you have wall shooter? I'm just gonna hit you with that reverse Uno card.
Absolutely. Squiddy, getting caught by Antares.
Elects
to take the parry. Leox will clean up Cool Blue. Squiddy will get taken out. Travis does end up taking out Leans, but with only a couple seconds left, last piercing mix are going to come through. Even though Asbiel ends up getting taken down there, it matters not. In the end, Imperium perfect off the back of a 12K performance from Antares will take game number 2.
Antares was just going ham that game.
Yep.
Especially and with the support from Asbiel and Leox, this is just a solid game.
The teamwork coming out of Antares and Leox is kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. For a player that Imperium Perfect picked up not even like a month ago. Like what? It's only been like a month, less than a month since Leox formally joined the team.
Already a beast.
Yeah,
already a beast.
Already establishing dominance proving their worth. The synergy is there, and the synergy is insane. And we're gonna head to game number 3. Ascension on the back ropes right now. We'll see if they'll be able to recover. This is the new and improved Imperium Perfect. Somehow, some way, they've gotten better, already being the best. And on Sphinx Valley, something is going to have to change, and I don't know what it will be. Any thoughts on what Ascension could possibly, what weapons they could switch to, what playstyles they could employ to try to run some counters?
I don't know. I think what would be a good idea to try, maybe trying to add Trick Ball, maybe a Sound Hammer to contest them. Well, since they're probably going to keep Leans here, so yeah, definitely a Yo-Yo would probably help to keep out Leans. A Yo-Yo of sorts.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Maybe a spinner would be a good pick here.
I think one of the biggest things, I think you touched on it too, like Trick Ball would be very nice. But again,
Trick Ball would be really good.
Like knowing that they haven't played Extreme Motor yet, and not because Naza isn't playing, there's a pretty low likelihood that Imperium Perfect is actually going to end up bringing out Extreme Motor. I don't think, from what I know, I'm not sure if their players feel confident enough to like properly bring it out during an ENL match. Other than Naza. So I think knowing that, you can breathe a sigh of relief as your Trick Ball player won't have to bump the accelerator heading their way. And I think one of the biggest things that you need to interrupt is that team synergy that Imperium Perfect has been employing so much. I mean, the series has basically just been Leox and Antares kind of just 1v4ing, essentially, because they're able to back each other up so well, and they're able to secure these epons so well. And Ascension needs to find some way to interrupt that kind of, back and forth solid team play.
I don't think, and seeing how they've been playing so far, I don't really think that can be even possible, because the only way to match that type of teamwork is having the same teamwork itself.
That is true. Very, very, very true. It definitely is there are definitely things that you can employ, right? Like, and it's I don't want to say it's as simple as, because it's definitely not simple. It's definitely something that's like pretty complicated to like actually. It's
very calculated.
But it's basically as simple as making sure, like, you kind of have to play like you're never alone. And like, yeah, I say it a lot. Oh, guess who showed up today? As soon as I said that it wouldn't be available, guess who made it just in time? Naza finished their work that they needed to get done today.
Just like the protagonist of a shonen manga, they said, "I am here."
Yes, the menace himself, with the Extreme Motor ready and available, and things just got from bad to worse for Ascension, as with Naza in play, it makes things very scary, very scary, because Naza is the best extreme motor in the West right now. Well, definitively, definitely is one of the best. Comparisons, I don't really want to make those, you know, because there are other extreme motor players that we have, NAE, the Palm, that are fairly good, but Naza is just one of a kind. I mean, the way they play the game is just different than a lot of other players, and their impact on the game, whether it's BR or team, is definitely felt, and well, Ascension is about to feel it. Weapon swaps coming in for both teams. Imperium Perfect and Terras will switch over to Cornbat. Jorge subs in with the Great Gear. Naza subs into Extreme Motor, and Leans will switch to the Ninja Carpet. Is that what it's called? Is the Ninja Carpet?
Yeah, we'll call it the Ninja Carpet.
Yeah, Caster, by the way. Coach, Caster, tournament organizer, Ninjala veteran, by the way. On the other side of things, C Gamer will be rocking the Sushi Axe. Buff Kirby will be on the Cerberus, and Travis will be on the Ninja Yo-Yo. Their comp is scary. Ascension's comp is scary. A little bit.
Yes,
but
you are correct. It is the Ninja Carpet.
Awesome. I think Imperium Perfect comp is scarier in the sense that, again, they're not running Piercing Mixer. Like I said earlier today, right? Piercing Mixer plus Extreme Motor is a very good way to increase your percentage chance of winning the game before the game even starts. That the ninjutsu and the weapon themselves are two of the strongest things right now in teams, and kind of loading into matches without either of them, without one or the other, or without both, is definitely detrimental. And you'll see it as a common theme across, right? Teams will either have an extreme motor, they will have a piercing mixer, or they will have both. But I think Imperium Perfect not running piercing mixer is pretty detrimental. I spoke on it earlier in the Power Raid match, you know, being able to contest that set drone for free. But I don't think they care all too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, they really did miss that chance there, because like he could have easily got this, since they already been mixer before and it took like every tick from the mixer, he could have just mixed it again and got the drone for free.
Yeah.
Because nobody was contesting him at the moment either.
Absolutely, which is why Mixer really good on this map particular. But that's beside the
KO
point.
here.
Yeah, Naza will get
yeah.
KO'd. C Gamer and Kubu Blue both get attacked by gum damage from Antares, but Antares, you've entered the wrong neighborhood. No katanas allowed in the hammer neighborhood, they say, as Antares will end up getting taken out. Leans gets taken out by C Gamer. As Ascension, even though they are getting these E-Pawns, they are still in a lot of trouble. Squiddy will go down. The dragon from Antares, inescapable when caught in that animation. And
it's very hard to escape from the dragon in that animation right there.
Absolutely. Cool Blur does end up getting taken out by Antares in this game. A little bit closer than the previous one. Travis in a lot of trouble. Break attack does come through. Travis does end up getting bound by Antares, but
he managed to escape, luckily.
Will be able to get out of that one. Lean's Tornado does come through. Travis just barely able to dodge out of that. Antares, though, still on the chase, does find the break attack this time. Travis,
this time he gets...
Yes, Travis will not escape.
He shall not escape at all. But it looks like we got...
4,000 point deficit Ascension is under as a set drone spawns, and now win condition ready and available. C Gamer will get the break attack on Antares. The dragon does come through. C Gamer will get launched away. We'll live in the process though.
We got Squiddy here with the punishing blade at the ready.
Yep.
So she tried to do anything with it. Looks like she's gonna hold on to it.
We're gonna see how long. Now, good.
Oh, there we go.
Install comes through, but Jorge won't actually end up getting taken down, and Naza just, I don't know how he got that bind.
That was crazy.
The guy Naza's a magician with the angles, man. With the spacing as well, getting that bind.
That just tells you how good Naza can space. How he knows what he's doing.
Yep. And right now, Naza and Kubu Blur kind of just playing games around the set drone. Kubu Blur wants to play for it, knowing that that's the win condition. And right now, yes, that is 100% the win condition for Ascension. They need the set drone, and they need to just be able to get these drones on the map. Set drone, 1.5 damage bonus. Really, really valuable to have, especially on your hammer player.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to fish out this.
He wants to rocket this, yeah. This is absolutely a rocket to have. And the Tornado, they're trying to...
And he gets one. Looks like he gets one.
Yep. And they do manage to blow it up. Tornado plus the rocket available, but Antares is there. Does get caught in a parry with Squiddy. The dragon will come through. Cool Blue Blur does get tagged. Will not go down as Antera still getting pressure. The horse from Naza, though, will clean up shop. Come nice and clean.
The horse just stampedes over Cool Blue just like that.
And
it's crazy. And we get to see a mixer here coming out of
Travis.
There we go.
But the set drone is now in Naza's hands, and I think
that's the worst. I think that's just a handshake right about now.
If I'm Ascension, I'm very sad. I am extremely distraught that Naza is the one that ends up with it. But Squiddy,
he needs to be focused immediately.
And he does get focused immediately. Squiddy with the punishing blade does get bound by Antera's immediately. Antera's stuck in this parry situation, but Squiddy will just pop right out, take out Antera.
It almost gets it gets tagged a bit by a stray rocket. It looks like he was trying to get Squiddy entirely. But it looks like it just a hair shot. But where, how? When did he? How did he?
What is this? What is this? What is this?
I am at a loss.
Wait. I gotta hold on. I gotta check my list. Hold on. The 19,726 on 26 drones coming out of Jorge. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that is the highest score recorded in ENL pre-bonuses. Speaking of,
they just forgot he existed. He was truly playing a single
player game. Absolutely. It was Jorge just, Jorge was probably leaned back in their chair, probably leaned all the way back in their chair, nice and relaxed. He was
just coasting.
All the havoc going on around them. You're like, all right, guys. I have Drone Master by 23. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Just keep him distracted. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna take a bite out of this chicken sandwich real quick, and we're good.
Hold on, I think I gotta go pick up my food order. I think it's here, man. I'll just put my controller down. It's okay. You guys can keep them off of me, yeah. But I mean, I
was looking at their score. I was like, wait, when did they? I thought they were even at first. When did they get over
That's
30K?
what I was saying. I saw Jorge's score first when I pressed that scoreboard, and I said to myself, huh? 19,000, but they were at 33. What do you mean? But I mean that right there is a testament of not only that right there, high hammer scores in general are a testament of how good the other three members of Imperium of the teams. Let me rephrase it. Jorge getting 19,000 is a really good testament of how well Naza, Antares, and Leans played in regards to drawing the pressure away from Jorge, making sure that Jorge stayed safe.
They were playing so good offensively. They basically forgot that Jorge existed.
Yeah, Ascension didn't have the room to go find Jorge and to interrupt them because they're too busy dealing with Antares, who was so vehement on 1v3ing every single opportunity that they got. I don't know, the amount of times that Antares was just in a parry bubble, surrounded by Ascension members during the course of that game, kind of was a testament to how much offensive pressure that Imperium Perfect was putting on Ascension as a whole. There's not really much to say. Imperium Perfect picking up right where they left off last season. Talk about 3-1, 3-1 grand finals, 3-0 week 1. Imperium Perfect versus the World. Not going well for the World to start off. Well, that being said, though,
George truly went crazy.
That'll be it for today. Very, not the smoothest first day, but such is the way the cookie crumbles. See, I draw in all the all the mishaps so that the official streams can go perfectly. Okay, that's my job. But with that being said,